and just go through it, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Did I tell you this joke? What did the 0 say to the 8? Did I tell you that already? Nice belt. Nice belt. Oh, come on. Not funny, eh? That one is lame. Maybe this one will cheer you up. I watched a really bad movie the other day. It was produced by Gladys Over. I'm glad the movie's over. Get it? Anyways. Okay. We've got the pair, I think 6, I'm going to skip for now. We learned how to solve for a side, right? So we started with our pair. We knew another angle, or perhaps we had to find that other angle by using sum of 180. And then we could find the side across from it. That is the pattern. Side angle solves for the side across from it. Okay, guys? That's the pattern. Now we're going to learn how to solve for an angle, which I am very sure you've seen before, but we need to make sure we cover it in detail. So go to page 7, sine law to calculate the angle measure. So it says, calculate the sizes of angle A and angle C. Let's review this real quick. Let's see if you're awake when I teach. Three-letter angle notation for A. If they had wanted to refer to this angle using the 3-letter notation, how could we have done that? We could have used BAC, okay? This one, or CAB, okay? These are all the same angle. So you can say CAB or BAC. I just basically flip the C and the B to come up with the alternate notation. If I wanted to refer to this angle using the 3-letter angle notation, C goes in the middle for sure. This is going to be in the middle. I can go ACB, or I can go BCA, like I literally spell this backwards. Don't forget that the province has done it. Instead of saying angle A and C, they'll go and ask you to solve for angle BAC. So I need you to know where that is, okay? All right, do we have a pair? Yes, this is your pair. Sine law, right? You're going to right away say, I need to use the sine law here. Because later on, you're going to have cosine law as well. Sine law is a pair, okay? All right. How are we going to solve here? I'm going to start underneath this. I'm going to start with my pair, sine of 81 over 123.2. Do I need to write out the formula with the letters only? No, you don't. What is the only thing that I can do at this point? If this is angle A, then this is side A, right? That is sort of my other pair, right? That's the only one that I can kind of use because I know this number. Where does this number go? It's going to go down here. And at the top, we're going to have sine of that angle. So make an arrow, maybe go from this side. It's going to allow me to solve for that angle. Sine of A. Make sure you write this down. Common error is right here. My pencil is pointing at it right here. Some student just put an A in there. That is not right. An angle is always glued to sine or cosine. right? But there should, angle shouldn't just be alone in this proportion, okay? So this is your unknown. So watch this. You go to the side where the variable is. In this case, it's on the right side. I start here, I cross multiply, and I divide, okay? So watch this. You go sine of A is 91.6 times sine of 81 divided by 123.2. Normally, I don't like trains connected by equal signs, but in this case, it's okay. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out what this is as a decimal. So I multiply the top, I hit equals, and I go divided by 123.2. It is imperative. Somebody's stealing my, oh, it's right here. It is imperative that your number that you're going to get starts with a 0. If it doesn't start with a 0, you're going to get a math error, or you're going to get some sort of error message from your calculator. So let's copy down a few of these. Don't clear your screen. Do not clear your screen. Leave that right there. Copy this down. And then your next line is going to be, watch this, if you just want angle A, we're in sine, right? We're going to go sine inverse of 0.7343 ... We're going to use all decimals. I know that your teachers in the past may have rounded this to 4 or may have rounded this to 2. But if you want full marks, don't round. Okay? And here's the trick. My calculator allows me to do this. Shift or second, whatever your button is, you press shift, and then I press sine. It calls that inverse sine. And I can just press equals on mine and it will work. But you also have this answer button. Let me zoom out. You have this answer button, so you can say take the inverse of that previous answer. And if you hit equals, you get the angle. You're going to have to practice this, of course. It's 47.25 degrees. Yeah, you got to do 2 decimals. I know that your previous maybe previous grades, they said to round to what? A whole degree. We don't do that. It's always 2, okay? So I know that's a little different, but it's very doable. Very doable. Okay, so what do I need to do now to solve for the other angle? Subtract, right? Please just know that to solve for angle C, since I know these other 2, I'm just going to go 180 minus 81 minus 47.25. And that gives me 51.75. Now the question is, can I now find side C? Since I have angle C, absolutely, right? So why don't we do this? I'm gonna take this with me in a bit. I'm gonna go arrow. I'm gonna let you see the whole thing. Calculate the length of side C. I'm gonna start with the pair that I was given right from the beginning. Okay. I'm gonna start with this pair again. Sine of 81 over 123.2. And then I'm going to go sine of 51.75 degrees over side C. and I'm going to use an arrow to let you know I'm using angle C to find side C. No inverse when it's sides, okay? Only use inverse when you're trying to solve for an angle. So make sure you show me the work if you want full marks. We cross, multiply, and then we divide. If you do this, you get 97, 96. And we are in meters. Is this answer reasonable? It's reasonable because I look at my angles, right? 51.75 has a 97-meter side across from it, but which one is the largest angle? 81 is the largest angle, which has the longest side across from it. So I'm kind of like saying, you know what? It's still, this adds up. It does add up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you to go to page 8 and practice this a little bit before. And I might give you a little cheat for your study sheet. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. Go to page 8. I'll give you the answers. If you want to know the answer. Okay, so it wants you to solve for the indicated side or angle. It's where the question mark is. That's what it wants you to solve for. So the first one, angle A, you're supposed to get, give me one moment, 29.92 degrees. I'm going to zoom out so you can maybe move it off to the side a bit more. Angle H is 37.61. And the last one is asking you to solve for side and angle. So let's see if I can make this work. Angle angle N is supposed to be 2481, and side M is supposed to be 14.90 centimeters. So practice your skills. I'll leave this here for now. Make sure you set it up